welcome back. It is another edition of Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. I'm Katiana, glad to be back with you for another edition. I have had my dinner, I have my pop here, I am ready to go, and I'm guessing, based on my attire and the title, you can guess what the plan is for tonight's episode. Yes, we are returning to outer space. There is just so much to do. Let me catch you up on what's been going on since yesterday's wonderful stream where we did get so much done. We are one nickel singularity away from completing today's singularity. Unfortunately, we're having a little bit of a nickel issue in that there isn't any. It is taking its sweet time in getting me enough for a nickel singularity. We're getting there. So we're at 12,000 now, but it's taking its time. So I've turned one of the two void miners back to nickel. To try and push that along because we are running low on nickel. And you may have noticed that we have caught up on our iron singularities. Oh, I can't get off the ladder because I don't have my bouncy boots on. Oh, snap. So I do not have my bouncy boots on because I'm wearing my spacesuit. So I brought tin offline and brought iron online because we have so much iron. And so this is now running iron through, so we'll get a dump of a whole bunch of iron singularities probably tomorrow. And that should give us a nice boost on the iron. I put some more copper singularities through. And I've done a bunch of singularities today, a couple here, a couple there. I did, I think, 2 copper. I did a diamond. I did 2 gold. So that was nice. I did a couple lead. But we are running short on iron, so that has been moved up. And but we need a nickel to finish for today's singularity. So hopefully that will finish by the end of the stream. That would be nice. In other news, today I have been working on upgrading the solar panels, and I have all 3 of them up to a 7. So one of them is back in here powering the 2 void miners downstairs. One of them is up on the roof, providing needed power boost to the machines along this row. And the third one is over here. Let me grab some more food. I think what I will do is I will grab some of the sandwiches. So I want a little bit higher saturation food to take with us to space. I think that should be enough. There's my diamond sword. There we go. The third one I plopped over here on the fuel loader to load up my rocket. So what I would like to do is, before we go to Jupiter, I'm going to do a backup. So if you happen to watch District Stream Saturday, I had to think for a minute, Saturday, he went charging through outer space and made it to Eros? I think he made it all the way to Eros. He's trying to get all the way to a tier 10 rocket, which allows you to go to Kepler B, I think that's right, which is like the last planet out there, which is loaded down with resources. apparently it's like an RF dimension you make with dimlets, but it's like naturally out there at the very end of the universe. I don't need to go out quite that far, but I do need to get out to get access card 7s. And right now we only have access card 4s. So we need to do 3 more planets. Spider leaving a mess out here. I need to do 3 more planets to get access card 7s, because we need 7s to make our creative tanks. And remember, that is our current big goal plan, is to make creative tanks to help us with endgame. And so that is a key part of the process for those creative tanks. So if I pull up that recipe real quick, right here, we need 1 of these access card 7s. So we also need iridium singularities and chrome singularities. So I'm going to be starting to stockpile those now, in preparation for making lots and lots and lots of those. I realized I forgot one thing. I did not grab my dungeon locator, because I will want that. I'm back in here real quick, grab that. So I'm not anticipating staying long in space. I just want to go and get the... Where is my dungeon locator? I thought it would be there. I don't have it in here, do I? No. Oh goodness, where is the dungeon locator? Dungeon. Dungeon locator. Thank you. What was I saying? Oh. I need to get started on getting each planet done so that I can start the process of making the ships. You know, District's able to make a ship in like 20 minutes. It'll take me a lot longer to make a ship. So to me it just makes, oh no, I don't want it to be nighttime. To me it just makes sense to start the process now of getting to the planet we need and starting the process of gathering up those access card 7s now, and the singularities and those things, and start stockpiling the resources needed to make a lot of creative tanks, because we are going to make a lot of creative tanks. Dude, I don't need you bothering me when I take off on my ship, so we're just going to take care of you. Goodbye. Okay. Oh, I got a helmet of strength. Interesting. All right. So let's make sure that we have everything here. We are wearing our tier 3 spacesuit, and it is not quite fully charged, but pretty darn close. We are wearing our level tier 4 thermal padding, which is required for Jupiter and Saturn. Now that's important, because that means there is a tier 5 we would need to make for the next planet, which is Uranus, or Uranus, depending on which way you prefer to pronounce it. That is where the tier 7s are. So the good news is I don't have to make thermal padding until we get through 2 more planets. The bad news is, before I can actually go to the planet I want to, I have to make another level of these. Oh, no, hell no. I'm not even going to look at the recipe yet, because it's going to be a bit before I get there, but yeah, that's going to be right there alone. Not even thinking about the ship aspect, making the thermal padding is going to be a piece of work. I have my shield controller. This protects the armor from all forms of damage. Very important. I've got my frequency module, my oxygen mask, my parachute, my oxygen gear, and my very heavy oxygen tank. Now, normally I would be grabbing the stuff to make a oh, maybe I should. I probably should go ahead and make the stuff for a Celestial Gateway. Because what if I need something to make the tier... See, what rocket is that? That's tier 4. It just dawned on me. What if I need something... Tier 5 rocket. Tier 5 rocket. Ignits blocks. I don't need anything there. Heavy duty plates. Heavy duty for compressed palladium and niob ignits. Okay, don't need anything there. Tier 5 rocket engine. Don't need anything there. Tier 5 booster. Don't need anything there. Shock absorbers, nose cones. Okay, so the good news is there doesn't appear to be anything we need from Jupiter. But I will not be able to easily get back to and from Jupiter except by rocket if I don't make a Celestial Gateway. Can't believe I forgot that. It's been so long since we've done space. Didn't even think about it. Didn't even think about it. So we should probably get the stuff for a Celestial Gateway. So we can set one of those up. Now I gotta remember where that is. Ooh! I don't think I've seen that I unlocked this one before. No! I unlocked something new and didn't even realize it. Interesting. Okay. That's not the one I want, though. I want... this one. Oh, which one has the Celestial Gateway stuff in it? There it is. Okay, Celestial Gateway. I think the recipe is the same. I'll have to double check. I'm more interested in this part. So I need 20 marble arch, 25 sooty marble, 4 rune, 4 engraved. So I need 28 marble, 25 sooty marble. Okay. Let me find marble first. Marble, marble, marble. I do not have that much marble. Goodness. We don't have any marble, folks. There should be some from the resource miner downstairs, I would think. Oh, yes. We're good on marble. And I'll grab a chisel. Chisel. And then we'll go ahead and turn a bunch of these. Alright, so we'll take, we've got some marble arch. So we'll do this one and make more marble arch. Then I need engraved. And I need chiseled. Okay, so that's that. And then for sooty, That is marble surrounded by blocks of coal. So if I come down here, I've got coal essence. Which I'll just make a bunch of coal. Make that, and I'll do this. Lovely, okay. We'll put that and that. Oop. And we can put that in there. You'll see I am up to 6 yellow hearts. I have gained another heart today. I've been just eating away. Every time it says time to eat, I've been eating. So let's go ahead and dump that in there. And I don't need those marble bricks. I'll go ahead and put those in there. No, not that. Goodness. In the chest, silly. And put the bones away. Okay, so then the Celestial Gateway. Okay, it is the same recipe. That's a good deal. So I need blocks of luminescence, an empowered void plate, some osram, a rock crystal, a stargate crystal, 2 eyes of ender, and 4 star metal ingots. Alright, so I need I need 1 of those. And I thought I had those crystals saved somewhere. Oh, do I not have any more saved up? I thought I had put some away. Yes, I did. Whew. Okay, so there's 1 of those. Pop up here and plate that. Thank you. I have 1 eye of ender. There's 2 eyes of ender. Two blocks of luminescence. 2 osram. I know I can get 4 star metal ingots here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 osram from here. 1, 2. Okay, and then if I go to astral, I can get 1 of those from there. And grab my wand. Here. Oh, that's a lunar sapphire. That's not what I want. Where did I have a Stargate? I know I have them. Did I put them in here? Well, now I'm just perplexed. I suppose it's possible I use them all up, but... And a diamond. Oh, great. Where's my little thing here? That's right, I moved the wireless thing to the other place. Gosh darn it. I forgot. And I don't think I have diamonds stashed anywhere in here. Hang on, dude. I'll be right back. He would come out. Dude. Dude. No. Dude. No! Get away from the lava, dude! Oh my gosh. Where did I put my thing? Alright. Stay put. I'll be right back. Save this dude from himself. And you. And you. Y'all stay over there now. Alright, where'd my butterfly go? Thank you. Haven't built a bunch of butterfly sanctuary to put him in yet. Goodness. Alright. Really not happy about doing this during a blood moon. It worked though. Phew. We got it done, folks. We got it done. Alright, so we're going to come over here to our anvil. We're going to put this on here. And we're going to rename it Planet Jupiter. Alright, so now we should be good to go. In the morning. Good grief. Where did I stash my lunchbox? There we go. I go ahead and put this food in my lunchbox. Oh, I already have food in my lunchbox. That's all stuff I've eaten, though. Let's go put that stuff away and trade it for stuff I have not eaten. And the gourmet mutton burger. And then if we go to sandwiches, we'll put that in there, and that in there, and that in there, and that in there. And then the gummy bears can go in here. Okay. And then I can put my astral book and my wand away. And we will put that and that and my extra crystal there away. Okay. Oh, so we did get up to solar panel 7 while we're waiting for the blood moon to end. So to get to 8, I do not have to do more of those CPU things, thank goodness. Dragon eggs, no problem, we have those. Empowered diamantine, no problem, we have those. Tungsten steel plate. Ew. That's going to take a little bit of time. Each one is going to be an ultimate control circuit. That'll be a little work. Solarium block. We can crank out solarium. That's not an issue there. Here's going to be the next sticking point. We got the solar generator upgrade and a generator upgrade. That's not too bad. I mean, it could be worse. So I think making those, that won't be a problem. Cranking out 15 of these. That's going to take a bit of work. So if I come over here to my photo, 5, 15. I mean, look at all this stuff I have to make 15. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. I mean, we can do it. It's not going to, it's just a matter of cranking the stuff out. But, like, we need 10 more Imperiumite ingots. That's the moon turf, I think, stuff. We need more refined glowstone, more compressed obsidian. We need some reinforced glass in addition to the hardened glass. A whole bunch more blaze mesh. Some more lapis plates. Some more special infused iron plates. 15 empowered diamantine crystal blocks. 15 blocks. Oi. We need 15 titanium plates. Some iridium plates. This is something we're just going to, crank our way through. No problem. Oh my God. 15 of those blocks. 15. Ooh. They're like 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. And then we need iridium. I already have 28, so I can just take one more of these and pop that one. Run those over real quick. Boom, boom. Coming up on daylight. Okay. I am going to run to the restroom really quick because I don't want to have to do that in the middle of being on another planet. And when we get back, we will head to Jupiter. It'll be wonderful. Alright, I'm back. I'm getting under my blanket. The basement is very chilly. Alright. I thought of one other thing we should grab. I should see if I've got some of those glowstone torches, which I do. We'll grab a couple stacks of those. Even if we're only doing one dungeon, should be prepared. All right. Sword. Okay. Now I think we're actually really ready for the backup. Good grief. I can't believe I forgot something that important, but like I said, it's been a while since we've gone to space. We haven't been to space in a while. So it's not a surprise I sort of did forget that. I've remembered it now though. So hopefully we'll be able to get in, put down our celestial gateway, test it to make sure it works, grab our rocket, go find a dungeon, defeat the dungeon, get our blueprint, bring it back, convert it, and that's going to give us our access card 5s. And then we can start looking at making the rocket that takes us to Saturn. Would be our next project. We don't have to make a new spacesuit or the thermal padding to get to Saturn. So in theory, we might be able to do Jupiter and Saturn potentially tonight. If we could knock out 2 planets in one night, that would be great. But I am really looking forward to maybe starting rockhounding too. So, okay, here we go. We are ready. We are going to launch. Ladies and gentlemen, we have approval to go to Jupiter. Houston, we have liftoff. Goodbye, world. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so we are going to Jupiter. Oof, radiation level 45%. We are definitely going to... You can create space stations at the different planets? Obviously, I was not paying attention and didn't notice that. That would be very cool. Okay, we're going to go to Jupiter. Jupiter. I am prepared for entry. If I remember correctly, Jupiter is like super duper loud. Hello, surface. There we come. Oh yeah, land on that nice flat area. Hop out. Grab our ship. Okay, not a fan of all the fire and the lightning and all that. That's really not cool. What is that? 10 decoration stairs and a block of tin. Solid meteorite iron. Something blue on top. What is it? A blue block. Okay, so I could mine a bunch of solid tin. And aluminum. That's very cool. We gotta get away. Find some place. We do not have the fires. No fires. Fires bad. All sand. Like tons of sand. Where am I going to put this? I need a nice big flat area. Not a lake of lava. I don't want to get struck by lightning. Crazy! Full of lava. Holy cow. Okay, well, this is gonna be fine right here. So it's 5 by 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 5. And I put this in the middle. Holy cow. And the arches. I need my book. I don't have this quite memorized yet. The right ones, do I? Shoot. Means I have no way of getting back here. Ah! You didn't bring a chisel with me. Runed. It was supposed to be runed and engraved. Oh, damn it. These are supposed to be runed. And I don't think I have a chisel on me. waypoints set Celestial Gateway, Jupiter, save. And then we're going to do this. We're going to do set home, Jupiter. And then we're going to do home warehouse. Thank God I can do set homes all over the place. That's so nice. Alright, I've got the chiseled is the wrong one. So we're going to grab this. Chiseled is the wrong one. It should have been runed. Runed. And then I'm going to do home Jupiter. Perfect. Now if I come back in here, find one that says Planet Jupiter. Lovely. Okay, so we've got that. Now we just need to find... It says this way. I need my angel ring, or my, Alright, we need to go. Avoid mobs. I'm just looking for the hole. Looks like it's across the lava, but I really don't want to go across the lava. It's actually in. Based on that, I think the dungeon is actually in this pool of whatever this is. I think I want to do a dungeon that's under that liquid. it tells me there's one in front of me. Another one that's in the lake? Dang, I've got two that are in the lake! Ah. It says it's right under me. radiation consumed. This is not good, guys. That village is messed up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that village is so messed up. And I have to remember what battery goes in here. It's not that one. Maybe it's this one? No, not that one. I haven't used this in so long, I don't remember. It can't be those, because those require the levers to use them. I guess it's got to be... I bet it's this one. Yes, okay. Step out. Step out. Even with a dungeon locator, I'm having no luck because the dungeons so far have been invisible because they're under lakes. Okay, down to 3%. I will take that. And let's return this to the power plant. I do not want to mess up my... Let's put some... Okay, that fixes that. Alright, so then, how's my oxygen levels? Still decent. I went north, so this time we'll head south. Until it says we want in front of me. I don't think the overturning will protect me from being electrocuted. Found it. New waypoint for dungeon number 1. Save. Have my sword ready. Have my bow ready. What did it spawn on? Not even sure. Man, we're getting a large dungeon, lots of loot. Okay, here we are in the boss room. Have my bow ready. Oh my gosh! It's a really big bat! my bow and it died. Yeah. Right now I'm just practicing. The bad news is I can't keep this win because I lost my bow. Oh, I hate when stuff like that happens. I think instead of using my bow, I'm better off ricocheting that with the sword. I've never battled the bat boss before, so I've never done this. Oh my gosh. I've not tried that restore individual chunk. I wonder if I should try that on my corrupted chunk and see if it fixes it. I might try that off camera to see if my corrupted beach chunk that doesn't belong could be fixed. Well, the good news is I can get the right marble this time. Good grief. Alright. So we're going to go to this version from 728. This is why we create backups and we create waypoints. Okay, so we've gone back to before we've even gone to Venus. Venus, Jupiter. Now I'm all flustered. But I can correct the mistake in having chiseled when I should have runed. So that at least is good. Okay. Bad Jupiter, take 2. Jupiter, launch. Disembark. We did land in the same place. Grab my rocket and my plane. Now, if I go to waypoints, my waypoints are still here. So that is a huge advantage because my location of the dungeon is still here. Engraved. And I can see that it's worked because I have my star field, so we're good there. Then we can jump to engine 1. Whoa! And it teleported me right here and I'm ready to go. Oh my god, that scared me. Dang it. Whoa, 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 whoa! What the? No. What the heck? I fell out of the dungeon! Good grief. Well, this isn't going well at all. No, don't get too close to these holes. They may just keep going. Oh my gosh. those golden apples. I may want to eat some of those before that battle if I'm going to have to fight with my sword. Stop! Shovels away. Give me all the things. Let's put this stuff all in my backpack. And then go ahead and put this up there so I can just use my sword. when I was using my arrows, but I can't risk losing my bow. Hey, dude. Yeah, I'm tired of playing this. That knocked him down a bit. Get me out of the lava. Running out of birds, it doesn't happen. Yay! Where's the key? Where's the key? You gotta be kidding me. There's no key! Are you? No freaking way! It fell in the lava and was destroyed. Are you kidding me? Oh, no, no, no way. Oh, that's just not fair. Come on. What the hell? So unless he dies in the center of the room, I'm not going to get a key? Oh, I don't think so. If my dungeons on this world are so many of them are going to be underneath lakes, I'm just going to keep doing this one over and over again until I get a key. No way I'm going to run around on this planet filled with thunder, searching for more dungeons just to find them under frickin' lakes of lava that I can't access them. Oh, hell no. What a load of bullshit. Pardon my French. Unfreaking believable. Alright, so this one, back up again. Holy hell. Nope, ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it. I just need one dungeon. stupid. Alright, so now we're going back to this one. I have to fix that and relay the thing again. I should have put unusing on that bow before I put infinity on it so that wouldn't happen. It didn't occur to me to do that. And if I had another book with infinity on it, I would, but I do not. Okay. Fix the chiseled to rune. Again. Oh, get the Ring of Flying out. So that way I already have it in hand when the battle starts. That'll help too. When I upload tonight's episode, to YouTube, I will call it How Not to Go to Jupiter. Ugh. Any thought I had of trying to get 2 planets done tonight has gone out the window because of these stupid... I can't even call them glitches. They're just stupid things. Oh my gosh. Alright. Jupiter for... Okay, turn that off, we'll hop out. This. Have those things right there. We'll hit J, we'll go to our waypoint here. Gateway, arch, getting real good at building these at least. Good grief. Dungeon 1. Let's do this. Let's just do a backup standing here in the corner, so that way we don't have to keep repeating the building of the actual Celestial Gateway, and all of that part will be locked in. Okay, that is better. Oh, jeez. And I'm going to go ahead and put this, 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 this. I'm going to hurry and get this done before I get a bunch of radiation issues. Okay, let's try this for the third time and see if we can have a more, oh dear God. Where did you guys come from? There aren't spawners in that first room. Now there's like 10 times more mobs than there were before. Oh my gosh. Not looking at you. this stuff put away. This actually just taking up space. Okay. Should be ready. This time I've got my flying ability active right away. These. Okay. There you go. And now he's ninja'd himself up into the ceiling. What the hell? Wait, if I go back out and come back in, he'll reset, right? Like, will I get a different one? I do get a different one. Right under you when you go. I got the key. Woohoo! Jeez. I gotta go through lava to get there, but that's okay. Holy guacamoles, guys. That was crazy. We've got what we needed, though. We've got our Tier 5 rocket. So we can go home to the roof. Come here to the compactor. And get our level 5 access cards. Oh, baby. Whew. That was insane, people. Where did I put... Oh, wait. That should not have been anywhere near that crazy. Well, CV, thank you so much for popping in, even if it's just to say hello. I do appreciate it very much. We have conquered Jupiter. It took us several times to do so, but at least it's done. Oh my gosh. And I have my level 5 access card, so now I can start working on the level 5 rocket to go to Saturn. Doom, doom, doom. I think the apples can go over here. I do remember that. Excellent. Holy cow. That was insane, folks. Oh, and a shovel. I'll clean out my bag later. Oh my gosh, that was just nuts. But we did it. That's the important thing. So we are now, if we go down to, or see, we should now be able to make the tier 6 rocket. So here. No, tier 5 rocket. Where is tier 5 rocket? Where is tier 5 rocket? Tier. No, I got it wrong. It says tier 6 rocket. I'm making a tier 5 rocket. There we go. Tier 5 rocket. Whew. So, I mean, that's a bit of work. Just a little bit of work. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Did I get that right? No. There's 5, 10, 18. 18 tier 5 plates. Which is going to be 5 batches of tier 4 plates with 4 compressed palladium and NIOB. Which, do I have any NIOB? I do have some NIOB. And tier 4 plates I have. I don't believe I have any compressed palladium. I know I have palladium. It's over here. So let's look at 4 compressed palladium. If it's just 4 in there makes 1. But 4 in there makes 4. Oh baby, I know what we're doing. First, we're going to have to see, do we have any boosting mixture available? Oh, my blood extractor's filling up. Or emptying out, I should say. Well, that's not a bad thing, though, because I can use that for making... I'll put that on there. Okay. I believe I'm all out of dark mixture, so looks like that is all there is for now. So let's take that. Oh, I do have some in here. I have 10. So if I do 32, wait, cut that in half. Let's not overdo this. There's 16. That leaves 6. And if I do this, this, and this, yeah, I need one more thing of NIOB. What is NIOB? So here, 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 here. NIOB is 3 palladium with an osram and a duranite. Oh, good grief. Alright, hang on. Let me grab 1 osram. Now let's run upstairs and see if we have any duranite. Oh, we're in luck. We have duranite. Okay, so if we come down here, and put that in there. It was 3, 1, and 1. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 1, and 1. Gives me more NIOB. Now I only have 1 left. Yep, that was great. Yep. So I can put 4 more in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to have to get more. Oh, goodness. All right, we will set these in there for now. And I have to make more dark boosting mixture, more dark magic to make more of the plates and everything to start working on that. And I got to do the math to figure out how many, because I'm going to need to make plates for all of these, and I'm going to have to make plates for all of these, and so I got to work on some math to figure out how many of all of these plates and compressed palladiums and all these other things and all the other stuff that we're going to have to make. But the good news is we did get Jupiter done. We have our level 5 access cards, so if I work on the math on that, then maybe either tomorrow or Tuesday maybe we could go to Saturn. And RF is still in great shape on her spacesuit, so I can take that off. Put that away. Come grab my armor. Put that on. I should go top up my oxygen tanks, which is not that one, that one. And then we'll go borrow this for just a second. To lower our radiation. Put that in there. I have no issues using the backup mechanic to save myself extra work because as many hours as I put into this mud pack, I've earned it. Okay, that's down to 19. Let's do another run or two here before I put the battery back. Down to 6. That'll work. I can use sleep to knock out that last 6%. I'll go back to the power plant. Put our wyvern back there. Lovely. So chrome and iridium are the singularities needed for tanks. And I believe I have chrome here. I have an elite bin here. So if I drop that and I move all of these into there, okay, so there is, and I knew I had some in my hand. Okay, so there's the 4096. If I come over here, I have another 988, so I should be able to take this. Okay. Lovely. We'll take that 5,000. And we are going to start cranking out chrome singularities like there is no tomorrow. Basically, as fast as the singularity farm is producing those ingots, we're going to start making chrome singularities. We have, how many do we have now? No, not there. We have 2 now, which is enough for 1 tank. I want to have enough for 2 tanks right off the bat for infinite infinity and infinite adamantium. Then the other one we need is iridium. I've got iridium ore for days. So what we'll do is we'll probably temporarily flip one of our ×5 processing into an iridium processing, but we'll probably only do it ×4 because it's a little faster because it doesn't have to go through the whole crystal process, just to get a whole bunch of iridium singularities as well, as I want to get those singularities in place before we're ready to make the tanks. So we're still waiting for our nickel for today's singularity. So it's a good thing maybe that we did 3 yesterday. So it could be that the 3 yesterday is going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, which works out fine. I have no problem with that. If we ended up making today's yesterday in advance, That works out fine. It still keeps us on our 1 per day schedule. We just made it a day in advance. I'm fine with that. That works out just fine. I really want to try and keep to our schedule in hopes that we can do our best to keep on an ingot a week, because then we're 5 weeks out from finishing that quest. We can try to speed things up with an extra an extra catalyst here and there. That'd be great. I'll go ahead and have these done and filled. Because if we have 5 weeks until we get to the ingot quest, I think it'll be another 2 weeks before we're able to do the tanks, because we need to get 3 more ingots past the ingot quest. So we got a little more time. But we need to get 2 more planets done in 5 weeks. So that gives you an idea of our game plan there. So we're up to 5. We still need to get 6, and then we need to get 7. Once we get 7, we're going to have to do multiple dungeons to stockpile access card tier 7s. Because we're going to have a ton of tanks set up. Or at least that's my goal, is to set up we're going to have a whole floor of tanks with so many different liquids. Some of them being natural liquids, some of them being melted metals. I mean, so many things we're going to have, which is just going to kickstart a bunch of things for us. It's going to be absolutely fabulous. So we've got about an hour left. I think what we will do is pop down here. So this room's been set up absolutely forever. This is the caves below our base. So there's some water down here. It's just a bunch of natural, the natural caves. We blocked it off and we decorated it. And I put tons of storage down here. We've got a sink, so I've got tons of water. And the idea here was to have a dedicated space for rockhounding. So we've got the Rockhounding Chemistry Guidebook and the Rockhounding Chemistry Quest Book, which I have not actually looked at it yet. I have not even opened the books yet. So interesting. So they're multi-block structures. We knew about that. Blue is for accepting ingredients. Orange is for extracting. Gold is for generic. And red is for power. Okay. Some of the things take speed upgrades. are uninspected minerals that we finally can figure out a use for. They apparently will define into different types of ganges. Then you recover specimens from them. Oh goodness. Interesting. Different kinds of dust. Now here is the manufacturing of syngas. Now we're making syngas using moon turf. District, I believe, is using this system to make syngas. Vanna steel. Vanadium and titanium. Here's a whole bunch of different parts. So these are probably the different parts we're going to make as we go through the quest book. Oops, go back. There's a wrench. That's going to probably be a very important tool. Ooh, lab blender. The lab blender allows to mix different ingredients into a mixture. It is 2 blocks tall. While the controller handles the operations, the upper tank holds the ingredients. The requirements are a blending unit and a power station. So we have a power station and a lab blender controller. Power station, lab blender controller. Or addicted ingredients can be freely inserted as long as only those required by the recipe. A memory system also allows to lock the slots to accept only specific ingredients. Turn on the lock and add the valid items to be recognized. Clicking the slot again will remove the filter. Turning the lock off will reset the memory. The controller also shows a preview of the current recipe depending on the ingredients. This is the one we were looking at for making chemical compound. So it looks like there's a blending unit and a power station combined with the controller. Okay, so that upper one must be the blending unit. This is something I'm definitely interested in because I think what we can do is set up multiple centrifugal separators to create the two chemicals that go into the recipe for chemical compound. And the other things are things we already have: Starlight compound, energizing mixture, and mana glass bottles. So those three are things are really easy to make. We could set up a system of 3 centrifugal separators to make the other two, and then it looks like we would lock the recipe into place, and we could just have this lab blender making us an additional supply of chemical compound. So that would help with not only majestic ingots, which we're going to need a ton of those for all of those majestic blocks coming up, but that's also going to help us with ancient dust blocks. So those are 2 things that we need chemical compound for. So this is something I'm very interested in attempting to assemble and get it up and running, would be a lab blender. I don't know if it'd be easier to try and put it together right away or work our way through the quest book until we get to the lab blender. But this is something that's definitely on my radar as a sort of a high priority thing. Which fortunately it's I mean, some of these things are extensive machines and they're big. I mean, they're multi-block, big multi-blocks. I mean, look at these things. I mean, these are massive. Ooh, now see, that would be helpful. I could have one of those set up over by my pickaxes. I mean, look at those. These things are crazy complicated. Whoa. Oh my gosh, look at those. That is some serious complicated stuff. Okay, so here is the quest book. Collect coal, granite, redstone, iron, gold, and quartz. Collect stacks of glass and store up at least 8 buckets of lava to firmly fuel the very first machines. Okay, so there isn't any way to mark off you've completed these. coal, granite, redstone, iron, gold, and quartz. Okay, well, part of the reason why I have all of these storage things is so that I can have dedicated storage for the things that it says I need. Okay, so what we'll do is we will collect the things that it says I should collect. So we'll start with coal. I gotta find the coal ore. There we go. Okay, there's 3 stacks of that. Come up to the roof and we will plop that in there. We will take you. We'll take you. Okay, so how should we do this? There's granite. And let's go ahead and it didn't say iron ore, it said iron. So I'm just going to put 4 stacks of iron in there to start. Coal, granite, and we need redstone, gold, and quartz. So redstone, I think I've got, say, where did I put it? One, two. Leave those there. We'll grab this thing of quartz. We'll do 3, 4. Okay, so we'll add yep. Okay, so there's the quartz. There's redstone. And I believe I've got, there's 14 things of lava. That should be plenty. One, 2, 3, 4. Wow, there was exactly enough. 4. We'll come in here and we will give that. Then we will put the tank of lava there. we'll go ahead and use this bottom one for coal. There's going to be more coming. Okay, so we've got coal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 materials. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, those are 6 materials, plus the lava, and then it says collect stacks of glass. Now we know where we can get stacks of glass. We can make them with our collection of sand. Tonight, all we may be getting done is the prep work, but that's fine. I am okay with that. We can do double duty. Did I move the dark magic back over here? I did. Let's see, 1, 2, 5. Let's take you out temporarily, put you in. You in there. Oh goodness. Alright, we need... Gosh, it feels like I fill this thing full of glowstone and next thing I know it's all gone. Right? I mean, it just disappears. Okay, there, I do have some of that already. That's good. Was any of that obsidianite already? No. Okay, did I have some obsidianite in here that can be crushed? Yes, we'll just take that one. Okay, I'm going to interrupt the coal to make this. Put you back in there. Let's go ahead and take that down. There's the coal. I think we'll go ahead and get all of this sand turned into glass for our rockhounding area and let that coal finish up, and then we'll consider that first page to be done, and then we'll go on to the next page. I don't know how much we'll get done tonight. I looked at the recipe for the lab blender controller. This makes no sense to me because there's these casings. So like that I know how to make, but I don't know how to make that. I don't know how to make that. So there's 2 pieces of this recipe that I don't know how to make. Well, 3. There's that one too. So some of these I know how to make, but some of them I don't. So I'm hoping if we go through the quest book, we'll learn how to make those pieces, which would be awesome. Okay, so we'll do glass in this one up here. I can even split these up, so I could put, you know, the metals in one, but I think what I'll do is I'll use these 2 here for like my starting materials, and then once I actually start generating rockhounding outputs, I'll start putting them in here, and then I'll start labeling them with whatever it is that I'm generating. But while we're waiting for that, we can certainly, whoopsie, work on this as well. I still need more of that too. Good grief. All right. That in there, that back in there, take more coal. Woohoo! And there's plenty of room to expand this in like all directions. And this, we sort of stair-stepped the room because this is sort of the natural contour of the space. But like there's plenty of room to expand in that direction and that direction because it's solid rock. There's cave going that way and that way. So it would make sense to expand in these 2 directions where it's solid rock, if needed. So this is really just sort of the starter room area, because I have absolutely no idea how much room any of this stuff is going to take. Having never worked with this mod before, I have no experience with it at all. It's brand new to me, and so we're going to be exploring it together for the very first time this week. And you know, I may get so frustrated with it I give up on it very quickly. I don't know. But as we're just grinding through the second half of these infinity ingots, we need something to work on. And so working on the spaceship will be one thing, but I thought the rockhounding would be at least something we can work on in the meantime while we continue working on these darn singularities that are just taking, you know, forever. Where are... Oh, that's right. My tanks are stuck downstairs with the... Didn't I have my copper one empty, though? I thought I did. Yeah, there it is. That'll help. Okay, let's go up here. Start with that. Then we'll do you. Come on. then we should be able to use up go. Okay, we'll let those run for a bit. Oh. I was thinking evil powder and I went down to the dark area. Okay, and that's good. That'll give me another one of those. Alright, now we're doing another glass. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, glass, glass. Okay, so I think we can say that we collected coal, granite, redstone, iron, gold, and quartz. We collected stacks of glass, and we have at least 8 buckets of lava to firmly fuel the very first machines. I'd say we've got that. We're good. So there isn't any way to mark done, but I would say we can say that chapter 2 is done. Okay, then chapter 3, it says the entire mod production bases itself on one single ore that will be little by little acknowledged, examined, and processed, collect stacks of uninspected minerals. Okay, so I already have 56,156 here. That doesn't count what's already being added by the void ore miners. I think we can count chapter 3 as good. Then it says the goal of the mod is to assemble a huge factory working on its own in most of its parts. That means that machine storage and connections will cover several chunks. Several chunks? Get some space, a lot of space. Well, okay, we have some space, not a lot. Get chunks worth of space? Oh my goodness. I have the feeling that means we're going to be expanding. Well, we have a space, so we're going to count that as good. Okay. Now the bad news is we do not have access to Ender IO conduits. Those are not in this pack. We do have refined storage. So that is good. So I would say we consider this can be good. Like I said, we don't have Ender IO conduits, it's not in the pack, but we do have refined storage. We may need to set up a remote connection down here to our network that's upstairs. But that's something we can do in the future. Now it says most of the machines are made of the same parts, eventually from different material. They are all shaped in the same machine. Use JEI as reference to quickly see which parts are involved the most. It says put down a profiling bench and use iron to cast several coils, rods, arms, casings. Use glass for glass pipes. Help yourself with hoppers to automate input and output. Now wait a minute, a profiling bench. Isn't that... It is! I have a profiling bench already. Okay, well, we'll just move the profiling bench. Do I have any hoppers? Have hoppers. Okay, do I have some chests? I do. Okay, so let's take these downstairs and we'll set up our first machine. Let's set it up down here. So we can put it, I think we can do it here. We can put there. We can put a hopper, oops. A hopper here. Chest on top. Put a chest here on the side and chest underneath to collect. Okay, and then if I remember correctly, you set this okay, so if I want to make an iron coil, I'll say iron coil. So like this, I put one in there to make two. So let's say we want to do two, we would put 5 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay. So then the next thing in here is a rod. We want an iron rod. One of those makes 4. So let's do 3. 1, 2, 3. There we got some rods. Okay, so then we have a foil, an iron foil. Wait, now don't I have iron foils upstairs? Let me... I do have some. Okay. Did I have any over here? No. I think I do have some glass pipes though. I do have some of those. Yes. Okay. So let's take those down. so I already have 4. So I only need to do 2. 1, 2. So that's 12. An arm, iron arm. An iron arm. Okay, one of those makes 2, so we'll put 6 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Then we have casing. Iron casing. Okay. That's not showing up as a rockhounding thing. Let's do casing upgrade. Taiga casing. That's what I need for Taiga casing is what I need for the lab blender. Triberium blocks? Seriously? Wow. Okay, let me look at my book again. Coils, rods, arms. It says casing. There's Taiga casing upgrade. None of those are made with iron. I'm going to have to skip that one for now because I don't understand what it's wanting me to do. Glass for glass pipes. Now that one, I think the glass pipe. Oh wait. Yeah, it's hardened glass to get glass pipe. Okay. Let me go ahead and grab what I've made so far. So these 4, and we'll put them in here. Bing, 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 and bing. I think I have some hardened glass in here. I do. So we'll take 3 of those. And we will drop those in. And give us some more glass pipes. Okay. Oops. So we'll add those to there. Put those in there. I'm going to have to leave the hoppers in there. Okay, so if we come back to here, okay, coils, rods, arms, and casing. Coils, rods, arms. It didn't ask for foils. There's glass pipes. It says use glass for glass pipes, but okay, glass for glass pipes, probably in a normal pack, regular glass is what you use for glass pipes. They've changed it to hardened glass in DDSS, so that makes sense. And it probably is regular iron for a casing in normal packs, but they've changed it to be tribarium perhaps in this pack. If taiga casing is normal, I probably should make at least one thing of those taiga casings before I go forward, is what I'm thinking. So I should make a thing of tribarium. Come here. Here, 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 and 1, 2, 3, 4, put you and you. There, there. And that's combine tribarium block. There and there. And there. And then there's that. That. Okay, so I want to go back to that, and we're going to go ahead and put 5 of those in. I'm excited about playing around with this because this will be completely new. Never done any of these before, and these look like some pretty kick butt machines. I mean, they're very different. It reminds me a bit of immersive engineering in that the machines look so unlike anything you see in Minecraft. Totally unlike anything you see in Minecraft. Okay, so we've got rods, coils, rods, arms, casings, and we have glass pipes. So I'd say we're good on that one. Okay, then it says put down a water pump on top of a water source tile and start collecting water. Well, now we're good there. We have a sink. So not only do we have a tank full of water, we also have a sink. And I can bring power down here to pump water from that water source down there. That's what I did for this. I filled this demonically gargantuan drum filled with water from that water source using an electric pump. So we can totally do that again, but I have an infinite source of water in this sink. So we've got water is covered. So we're good on that. Okay, another largely used resource is salt. Remember to refine the salt before using it. Put down several evaporation tanks and a seasoning rack. Remember, the top of the tank must see sky. Okay, well, this is an issue. My room is down below the ground. Connect the water storage to the tanks to constantly fill them. Connect the tanks to the rack with hoppers or pipes to extract and refine the salt. So when it says it needs salt, so it takes water through an evaporation tank to make a raw salt block. And it's refined into the generic refined salt used for recipes. The evaporation tank doesn't look like it needs water. That doesn't look hard either. Iron wheels. Okay, let's go upstairs. Let's see what we can do. We're going to need to make a bunch of bricks. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3. That's what I need. 3, right? I need 3. I need iron ingots and silicon plates. So silicon plates, have those. And iron ingots, got some of those. And I will grab these to make more. So here, 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 there is a seasoning rack. Okay. I'll put that away, that away, that away. So there is a seasoning rack. Then I need an evaporation tank. So I need bricks and I need 5 iron plates. Which I will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do I have for bricks? I just have 6. How many does that need? It needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It needs 15. Whew, boy. It's going to need more. Need a lot more. need water. I've got an ocean right there. I mean, I should be able to just put it in the ocean, right? I think what maybe I could do, where did I put that at? Somewhere there is an aqueous accumulator. What is it called? It's the aqueous accumulator. That thing. Aqueous accumulator. AQUE. AQUE. Well, wait a minute. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Should be able to use that. I think. Need one more. Okay. Down to elite. And this is an evaporation tank. Okay. So if we put this here, okay, then if that sits there, okay, why is purging disabled? Oh wait, it said stage 2. I didn't see that. It was working. Although maybe it would be better if it was up one. Hang on. Let me put one there. Okay, let's put this here. Okay, so that's full of water. Now let's put this here. And then I'll put this next to it. Okay, it says stage 1 water. Stage 2, virgin water. Oh, you can see it changed colors. Stage 3, brine. So this, what you're telling me is this is not a fast process. Stage 4, precipitation. Stage 5, evaporation. Holy hell! All of this to get one block of salt that still has to be refined? Oh my gosh. That's insane. I mean, the drying basin method is infinitely faster, but if the two types of salt are not interchangeable, stage 6, mother liquor. Ugh, darn allergies. How many stages does this thing take to get? There we go. Stage 7, raw salt. Connect the tanks to the rack with hoppers or pipes to extract and refine the salt. Okay, so this doesn't connect directly. We need, I wonder if, do I have, well, let's see, it'd be easier to do with a, huh. I don't know if this will work, but we're going to try it. Aha, it did work. A raw salt block. Okay, do I have another? Oops. Need another transporter. No. Need another pipe. That'll work. And that drawer will do fine. Let's head outside. Okay, so then we'll take an item duct with a basic drawer on top. And a servo. Disabled. And we have made 9 salt. And the process has already started up again. Wonder if I wouldn't be better off using that. I'm thinking maybe I should. Okay, let me take that off. Because at 9, that's going to fill up fast. Let's do this. Okay, so we have 9 Rockhounding salt. Great. And then I'm going to go ahead and light that area up. Alright, so we now have 1 Rockhounding salt production area going. Now, if I go rock salt, use, oh, okay, so here's, so you can use it in cooking. Use it to make gaseous brine. You can use it in cooking. You can use it to make sodium chloride. More cooking. And you can use it to make a chloride-bearing compound in my lab blender. Okay. So we don't have several of them going. We have 1. But since I run my game 24/7, that 1 is going to do the work of several over time. So I'm going to consider this one to be done. Since a lot of containers may require filtering, take some time to craft a Fluidpedia. Inside, you can pick samples of any fluid or gas to set filters in tanks or vessels by using a sampling ampule. This means you won't need a filled bucket to be able to set a filter. Fluidpedia, a sampling ampule, and use it on any of the shown fluids or gases. Check the tooltip of the GUI and the ampule to get familiar with the given informations. Fluidpedia. Fluidpedia. Okay, so we're going to need 6 glass bottles, 2 of our casings, and a machine scaffold. Oh, we're going to make lots of machine scaffolds there. Alright, so if I come here, I'm going to use you and you here. Let's see. There. 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 That allows me to make that. I can put you and you away. And I'm going to take 2 of you. Then I need 6 glass bottles. I believe I have those in here. Okay, here, 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 and here. I'm going to put the glass bottles away. And let's set the Fluidpedia Molten infinity. Wait. You can't get it out in anything larger than a sample size here, though, right? So then the next thing it wants me to do is create a sampling ampule. So that's this thing. So it's going to be any two glass with a glass pipe and an iron nugget. Okay, so I need to go get iron nugget. Wait, there might be iron nuggets in here. Let me look. Yep. Take those. And I need glass pipes and glass. And I'll do this, 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 and I'll craft 3 of those. Sampled fluid, molten infinity. Check the tooltip of the GUI and the ampule to get familiar with the given informations. Okay, so there isn't any GUI information there. It tells me it's temperature. I'm not sure what the coefficients mean. That's what its category means. So these sampling ampules are used to set filters. So it allows you to set a filter without actually having a quantity of the filter in your hand. But you can't use it like to fill you can use it to fill one of these sampling things, but you can't use it like to fill a cell. It won't let you actually fill anything of quantity. Because like that would be like a huge glitch. But you know, I have to test, right? You can't come in here and yeah. lets you sample the fluid just enough to use in a filter. Okay. Also, it lets you see the temperature, so you want to be sure that you use pipes that can handle those temperatures. So that's good to know. I think for now, I'm going to go ahead and store these here. When needed, use the ampoule with the sample in the proper filter slot to lock the access to the tank. Well, that is a really good start to rockhounding. We got supplies started. We brought one of our machines we already had down. We started making rockhounding salt. I'm pretty happy with that. That is a pretty good start. I'm going to go ahead and put these in there. Let's go see what our nickel looks like here. We aren't going to make it tonight, so that means that the 3 we did yesterday are going to be for Friday, Saturday, and today. So that's alright. It means we're still on track. So I'm totally cool with that. Also, I should have mentioned, we have gotten such a backlog on gold. I mean, these tanks were like all completely filled up. It was ridiculous. So I went ahead and got the second injector back out and rehooked up to this line to help it get caught up. So it is in a much better position now that it's actually current again. So feeling good about that. This one still has a bit to clear out. But it still has a full thing of gold there. So I'm going to leave them in place for now so that it hopefully does not get backed up again. Maybe. We'll see. But since gold seems to be a precious commodity to keep it moving, we certainly want to keep that processing at full capacity if possible. So we will do that. Oh, I forgot we had chrome singularities going. We should go ahead and go grab those. And there they are. I'll grab that. And we'll add 2 more to there. And I will keep an eye on this. And we'll keep processing more chrome singularities as that piles up. So that way we will hopefully be ready to make many tanks in 5 weeks time. 5 to 7 weeks time. We'll have lots of chrome singularities. I'll get the iridium ones made. So I want to be in a position to make a ton of creative tanks when we have the ability to do so. I want to be in a position to do that, which means having all of those other materials ready. So those last 2 weeks, we're going to be grinding out all the materials to make creative tanks in like hardcore mode. That will be like the total focus when we get up there. So yeah. Well, I feel good about that. We did get Jupiter done. So that is excellent news. We got our access card 5, and now we can work on our tier, if I can spell, our tier 5 rocket. So we can grind this thing out. It's going to be making a lot of these plates, a couple of shock absorbers. We have the energy flow circuits already. We have the diamond promise acceptor already. I can make some of these. Everything on here is doable. It's just going to take some time. Ignits blocks. I don't think if I have that much ignits. I don't have any ignits, so I'm going to have to make that. But yeah, we can grind that out and get our rocket done. We already have our spacesuit. We already have our thermal stuff ready to go. So it's just a matter of building the rocket, heading to Saturn, doing another dungeon, and then we'll have the ability to make the next one. That's where things will take another pause, because we're going to have to make tier 5 thermals. Okay, so we're going to have to make all of these. I mean, ooh, that isn't good. So we're going to have to mine a bunch of Jupiter surface rock. And where do you get red gem from Jupiter? Okay, so we are going to have to set up the builder to mine some stuff from Jupiter before we can leave to go past Saturn and have our thermal cloth. I'm really glad I looked at that, so we can plan on getting that set up and running. That is good to know. Good to know. So we're going to need to find some Jupiter red gem ore. And we're going to need Jupiter surface rock. And we're going to need lots of it. We're going to need lots of it because you have to make all that thermal cloth to make all of these. Because you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I'm not worried about the compressed magnesium. We have magnesium downstairs we can convert into ingots to compress. So that's not going to be a problem. But yeah, so we're going to have to go back and get the builder set up to mine those two things so that we have the materials to make this. We should have mercury surface rock. And then we can make compressed mercury. That shouldn't be a problem. We got compressed dash. We can make that. That's not a problem. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of grinding out to make that tier 5 protective material before we can go to Uranus. So, yay. We can still go to Saturn. We can get that ship knocked out and we get our tier 6. That's not going to be a problem. But we will not be able to go to the planet that has the tier 7 that we need until we grind out that thermal protective gear. So that's going to be some work. So we've got that to work on. Yippee, yippee, yippee. So exciting. And I have all my lovely space gear still on. It's just easier to leave it on and then I don't have to remember to take it off and put it on. When I go back and forth to other planets, I just have to remember to put my spacesuit on. Although, once we get that infinity armor, I may not have to do that anymore, because that may protect me, which would be awful nice. Anyway, I I am going to sign off for now. Thanks, Stevie Moore. Glad you were able to pop in for a visit. Thank you, everybody, for showing up tonight. All my lurkers, I appreciate all of you. If you liked tonight's episode of Heading to Jupiter, please hit that follow button. Get a notification the next time I am streaming live here on Twitch under Katiana1. I will be uploading tonight's episode to YouTube, where the entire archive of my series is available under Katiana Swift Arrow. And I will be back tomorrow night, where we will maybe build the next spaceship and head to Saturn. We will continue maybe the Rockhounding work. We've got a couple things that we can work on. And it looks like I have yet another blood moon, because all I get is blood moons. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I am going to sign off for now. Everybody, please stay safe, take care, and I will see you in the next episode. Good night, everybody.